So 3 connections to hook up when you're putting together a new machine. First we're gonna put together is a foot switch. You are able to operate this with one of these. It's a 2-pin foot switch, and everything is indicated on the back of the machine to this port here. Insert and thumb tighten this. You don't have to worry about really torquing it down. We just don't want it to be able to pull out. Next, we have a power cable. Same thing. Over on this side. And into a single 110 outlet, 20 amp breaker. And then we have an air connection. So mine's already hooked up and my air is live, so I don't want to disconnect it. You can run this off of a standalone compressor. You can run it off house air. We just want to run into our regulator, and from our regulator into the machine. The machine will come with this lead already hooked up. We'll install the regulator onto the leg of the machine, our air in and air into the machine. The regulators are adjustable. If you pop the top here, you can twist it to the left or right to adjust the pressure. Clockwise will raise the pressure, counterclockwise will lower the pressure. We run somewhere around a 0.4 MPa as a standard. If you go higher than that, you'll have more pressure between your rollers. Lower than that, you'll have less pressure. So if you reach a point of troubleshooting, this is somewhere you can start. There's a drain on here as well. If you have condensation in your air lines, it will trap it between these 2 valves, and you can bleed these off as you see fit. Cool. Next thing we want to do is power the machine on. Our main power switch is on this back panel. If we rock it up, we'll get a light indicator on here, and then we'll get a lit up main screen on the front of the machine. Front of the machine, it's a really simple machine. We have our heat assist on or off. We have our roll lift. Meter is a distance calculator to keep track of what you've put through the machine. We have a manual auto mode switch, auto pause, a reverse, and then our up and down buttons, hair being up, tortoise being down. To use the heat function of the machine, we're gonna press and hold our hot cold button. We'll hear a beep and we'll see a temperature come up. Right now we're set at 44 Celsius. Our ambient temperature is sitting at 34 Celsius. That's read by a thermometer behind our top roller. If we want to change our temperature, if we press our hot cold button once, our set will begin to blink and we can adjust up and down on our temperature settings. If we let it wait, it'll stop blinking and start to come back up to temperature. Lift button raises and lowers the rollers. If you press the meter button, it'll reset. As we start to run the machine, this distance will rise as the material flows through the machine. Reset again. Press once. Manual auto. With the light on, we're in manual mode. So it is waiting for the foot switch command. If the light is off, it's in auto mode and the roller will begin to move on its own. Auto pause will pause the auto operation, and the reverse will spin back towards you if you were to get something stuck or need to adjust. This is a heat assist laminator. So what that means is we have a heating element in this top roll of the machine to help soften laminates and combat some silvering at the beginning of a run. We do have 2 emergency stops on the machine, one on the left-hand side, one on the right-hand side above the screen. If anytime there's an emergency, if you press this, it'll turn off the panel. If your rollers are together and you were to hit it, it'll safely raise the roller to get anything that might be going in out. To reset, just a quarter turn clockwise, it'll pop back out and the machine will power back up. Next feature on the machine is the tension knobs. We have these two rollers on the top, our laminate full roll, our laminate take-up roll. So our backer roll will go to here. These operate in unison. They're chain-driven between the two. There's fiber clutch discs. As we tighten it, we'll add more tension to the rolls. If we loosen it, we'll take tension off. These settings are completely set up to your materials. So what I have set on mine here in our showroom might not match yours. All right, cool. Moving on to the back of the machine. This machine does have slitters. It has 4 total that come with the machine. Certain situations, posters, long wrap panels, maybe you're running 20-foot by 18-inch panels and you want to split them here to keep from taking them to the work table. You're able to position these and they'll just drag in their position as the material flows through. In order to use that, you do have to come over the brush roller and around this rear silicone roller to add the tension to the media. On the rear of the machine, we have a condensed version of our control panel. So we have manual auto buttons, we have a reverse button, we have a roll lift button, and then we have our speed buttons or up and down as well. So let's load some media up on here and run a quick job through it. It is nice and kind of simple to set this thing up. Each one of the rollers has a lock that keeps them in place. So we're gonna set a empty core on the rear. So each roller has a slot and a receiver. So you wanna make sure that these slide together nice and tightly, and we can quarter lock this closed. All right, there are tens of different ways to web up a laminator. Everybody has a little bit of a different position. I'm just gonna run my backer here. One good loop to keep it connected. And then I'm gonna head around the back. One of the features of the Fayon is this rear silicone roller, where everything on the machine is able to get it laminate stuck to it. This roller is made to hold this steady while we get our print inserted. And load our print roll on. All right, with that in, we'll drop the roll. Okay, so with my foot switch on the back side of the machine, I'll get myself a little grip on that laminate that we set earlier. Step on the pedal. Now to get started, I'll come out until I'm able to cut this excess laminate off with a knife. About there, I'll pause. On the back of the machine, load our take-up roller. All right, from here, I'll continue to run with a foot switch until I get one wrap. I can speed it up now using this back panel if I press the rabbit. Alrighty, looks good. Now I'm gonna switch into our auto mode and speed it up. Okay. And we do have 6 gears on this machine. To get to the end of the print, we can stop it. Remove from our core. In this case, I'm done with this laminate, so I'm gonna cut this top part. And I'll just run the rest of the way through.